I did visit Wisconsin, and although people are stupid and they say, "Oh my God, it's so cold there. How could you ever live there? It snows in August." And it's like, no, it doesn't. But it's ridiculously beautiful here. When everything turns green and the cornfields are in like full bloom, there's just rolling hills of green, and I'm mesmerized by it. I was the first time I visited. And of course, the first time I did come to visit, we came to visit my husband's college friends and we went to a football game. And I was like, I love this life. I didn't understand football. I didn't know anything about it. My brothers always tried to teach me everything. And I don't know if I didn't understand them or I had to be in person seeing something. But we went to my first Packers game. My husband and his friend got up a ton of times to get drinks and food. And there they have, they're not seats, they're bleachers. So you're sitting very close to the people next to you. There was this little old couple next to me. And I remember the man was like, "Do you understand football?" And I was like, "No, I have no idea what's going on up there." And so he's like, "Let me teach you." And by the end of the game, I felt like I totally understood everything. Like I was jumping up when everyone else was. I was yelling things I didn't even know existed or what to yell when I got there. And I realized like these are people I want to learn more from. They were so happy. It's funny that I'm basing my move off a Packers game, but we walked out of the game and I was like, "All right, let's go. Like, let's leave." And they brought the barbecue grill back out and we tailgated after the game. And everyone came over and was like sharing food and stories. And it was amazing to me when we went, I think it was the second time I came and went to a Packers game. It was winter, and I was the sober driver, the designated driver. So I had my husband and I think two or three friends in the truck with us. And we got back to the hotel and they're like, "Do donuts, do a donut." And I'm from New York, so I'm like, "No, like I'm gonna get arrested, you know?" So finally they said it so many times, I just did it. And then I realized how much fun it was. So I kept doing it. And then we all went to walk into the hotel. And again, another little old man came up to me and he was like, "I saw what you were doing." And I was like, "Oh my God, he's going to yell at me." Like I had like this insane nervous feeling. And he's like, "They're fun, aren't they? I love doing that." And I'm like, these are people that I just, like, I couldn't get enough of the people. And so end game, I knew this is where I wanted to be. It took us a while to get here. We traveled around a lot and I loved every minute of it. So eventually we'll still have a house here, but we're going to keep traveling because this is where I want to be, but I want to learn more about everything else at the same time. Traveling in our future is something we talk about all the time because we really want to, so we have a foster daughter now that we're planning on adopting, and she's never traveled. She's never been on a plane, nothing. So we've always talked about getting an Airstream, but we want to get an Airstream and redo it ourselves. And then once it's done, we want to take road trips to all of like the national parks because there are some beautiful places that, like, we went to Yosemite once and it was awesome, but it was for the day. Like to be able to camp there and then to see what it's like when like everyone leaves at night, like those are things that I'm looking forward to. Grabbing like paddle boards or kayaks and going out in where is it, Montana, I think it is. There's a lake that has all rocks of all different colors, like Lake Tahoe, things that we want to do. So traveling in our future, I have a feeling either we're gonna keep our home base or we're gonna be like those weird old people that just live in a camper. I don't know, I don't really care, whatever makes us happy. Yeah, we're gonna see it all eventually.